Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our podcast, The Ins and Outs of Selling a Business, and this week's big hurdle. I'm kdee, President of Osage Advisors. So we are certainly in turbulent times, and I got a couple phone calls this week from clients, one that we're just about to go to market with, one actually we're in market with and waiting on letters of intent. And the question was the same, should we be selling now? It's a legitimate question. The market doesn't like chaos. The market doesn't like uncertainty. Market can bake into the valuations. If they have an idea of where things are going, higher interest rates, inflation, tariffs, but there's a lot of confusion right now on which direction we're going. And is it going to settle down anytime soon or not? That's a question. So during our conversations with both clients, and they were very similar conversations, we talked about where we are today, right? And we looked at their industries, we looked at their backlogs, we looked at their revenue streams, their profitability, the markets they're in, and our recommendation was let's stay the course, right? We really don't know where things are going to be going, and there is no real clear direction right now. So we have a plan. We develop a plan. We develop a marketing strategy for these companies. We spent a lot of time before we even went to market, before we even signed them up, talking about where we think the company's going to trade, what their value expectations were. We're all in alignment here. And so now the bulk of the work right now, the next, let's say 4 to 6 weeks, is really on our approach, our marketing strategy. We run a full auction process. So our recommendation, let's go to the market. Let's see what the reaction is. Let's see how the buyer community reacts to your deal. The amount of people that are looking to learn more, sign a CA, get the memorandums, and let's see the activity levels. Now, with everything going on in the market right now, there's still all this money on the sidelines, right? We've talked about this in podcasts before. There's $1 trillion, I think, at the end of December 24 going into 25. And that money just is not going away. And our phones are literally lit up, and our emails are lit up with buyers looking for our deal flow, right? They're looking for deals. They're looking to buy. They're looking for acquisitions. So that hasn't changed at all. Now, what the valuation proposition is going to be down the road based on the uncertainty right now in the marketplace, we're going to find out, right? And if we determine through this whole process that we don't like what we see, or our clients are a little bit uncomfortable, then we can easily pull back. We're going to see what happens with the market, what buyers are saying they like about it, what they don't like about it. We have a client that maybe bring a lot of product in from overseas, so it's getting hit with additional tariffs, or maybe not. We don't know, right? Those are the kind of questions. So you can't kind of wait like another 3-4 years or so to see what happens. You got to kind of stick to the plan. Let's see what the activity levels are. Let's see what the bids come in at. Let's see what the valuations are. They're in line with what we're looking for, what your goals and objectives are. And if they are, then we proceed to the next step, right? We invite some of these buyers in, we meet with them, and then we ask for letters of intent, and we go to due diligence and hopefully move to the right buyer that's the right fit for you and go to close. If not, we pull it back, right? So we have some options here. Uncertainty is not a good thing in the marketplace. And that's why these phone calls came on, right? So we spent a lot of time with both parties, and they reached the same conclusion we did. At the end of the day, it's your call. It's your business. You spend 10, 20, 30, 40 years building this company. And, so it's your decision. But they asked us our opinion, and we had the same conversation I'm having with you now with them. And at the end of the day, we decided let's go to market, let's see what happens. The bulk of the burden is on Osage right now to bring the right buyers to the table. And if we don't like what we see, then we regroup and we decide whether or not we pull it back and hold and go to market at a future date. If we've done that in the past, not because of the market today, but, i.e. COVID, right? We just pulled 3 deals off the market in March of 2020, beginning of March of 2020, because the pandemic was imminent at that point in time. So we can't go to market right now, right? And we pulled a deal from the market in the first quarter of 2023, when, if you may recall, interest rates were going up, inflation was creeping up as well. People were thinking that the fourth quarter of 23 was going to be another great recession, right? And we pulled a deal. We had 5 offers in front of us, and we didn't like what we saw, so we pulled it. And then we went to market in the future. And our client's very happy right now that we pulled it and pulled it because the valuation's up back where it should have been, based on his EBITDA and revenue and industry. So, it's a hard call. It's a difficult call. As I said, no one likes uncertainty. They like to at least know where things are going, right? So I think if you're thinking about going to sell your company, you need to have a good, strong, open, honest conversation about what folks like us are seeing in the marketplace. Then you can make an informed decision of what's best for you and your family. Again, I'm kdee, President of Osage Advisors. Thanks for being with us today on this week's Big Hurdle. If you enjoy it, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Ins and Outs of Selling a Business. To learn more about Osage, you can visit our website at osageadvisors.com. Any questions, please feel free to email me at kdee@osageadvisors.com, or pick up the phone and give me a call at 860-767-3273, extension 1001. Thanks again for being with us. Have a great day.